Mark? To the Ed Davis loss, what are some of the options there for him?
Well, you know, Chris Fry's played a lot of football for us last year as a true freshman, so he's a guy with a lot of experience. John Reschke's another guy that we lost last year. He was a very good player, and he figures in to be, you know, one of the 3 or 4 best linebackers right now. You know, I think Martinez is a guy that can really run, but he's got to learn some things, you know, as we go. But he really runs and he contacts people. You know, Shane Jones is a guy that's played as well, and you know, he's having a good fall camp. So there's 3 or 4 guys right there. You know, Andrew Dowell's been impressive. You know, we've got some other guys. Tyreek Thompson, we've got to see if he can make a move. You know, Sean Harrington's a guy, the big tall guy. He's in his 3rd year now that makes plays. He's a non-scholarship player. He makes a lot of plays for us, and he's done some good things. So there's 5 or 6 guys just right off the top of my head.
If Reschke's doing that well, is it possible you would bump Riley back over to the strong side?
Well, both of those guys have played the strong side before, so it's possible that either one of them could go there. But we'd have to see which direction we want to go with that. But again, it's hard to, you know, we're in our 3rd day of pads. You know, a lot of things will be dictated on how they scrimmage tomorrow and then into next week and then next Saturday.
You talk about how Ed was hurt, or was it a contact thing, and then what were
it was a contact. Well, it was not a contact thing. It was right before contact. So he just put his foot in the ground and, you know, it went. So you know, it's very unfortunate, but things happen. Things happen when people are running and cutting and things of that nature on a field, and you know, it just it happens.
What determines if he gets his 6th year? You said that was something that was a possibility.
Yeah, I think that's a possibility. What's determined is, could he have played? Was he a medical redshirt his 1st year? You know, as I remember him in his 1st year, it's a long time ago, but as I remember him, he had a high school injury and he really couldn't perform. Now, he ended up practicing for us some, but he couldn't perform. You know, pretty much, he was limited with an injury. And so if you're injured twice in your career, that gives you an opportunity for a 6th year.
Shoulder
and then graduation has something to do with it. It was a shoulder and it was a knee too. 2 things.
What was it? How is he doing?
You know, he's hanging in there. He's doing as well as you could expect him to do, and he's hanging in there, and he's been positive, and we'll give him something to do, and he'll have a role on this football team. We'll petition for him to be able to travel to every game. Hopefully that'll come through, and you know, he remains a part of this team, and he remains a fixture here, and there's always some value that people can give, so he'll bring value to this football team.
I want to ask you